We're interested in the strategic plan on biodiversity. We're specifically interested in how the plan is able to support indigenous peoples and local communities to manage and continue with their customary sustainable use of biodiversity. We're interested in the Nagoya Protocol and how governments will institute policies to respect rights over traditional knowledge of indigenous peoples.
When we talk about the conservation of biodiversity, one of the most important stakeholders are people. How can they be empowered in a better manner in terms of their own rights so that better and more effective conservation of biodiversity and overall ecosystem can be achieved?
It's good that the parties are now recognizing that for long periods, indigenous peoples and local communities have been managing landscapes and have been conserving and using biodiversity sustainably. So even that recognition is already important. Then, of course, they also need to take protective measures against third-party incursions and against misappropriation of their knowledge. And, of course, we have to have continuing benefits from these lands which we have managed.
Ma'am, it's usually said, people argue that 100% centralization and 100% community-based management is the way out. How far do you agree, and what can be the possible challenges if 100% decentralization of management is made to be a practice?
Certainly a high level of local management and control is important, but that has to be supplemented by government policies and laws that actually guarantee and respect that continued community management. So the government, I think, has to be working with communities at this time because there are a range of development policies that affect the communities. And in order for the governments to be passing good policies, getting away with bad incentives, and actually promoting good ones, then the government also has to be involved.
Could you give us an example of how appropriate use of human rights given to people and empowering people in your country has led to a significant positive impact in the biodiversity?
Yes, human rights need to be mainstreamed and need to be an approach used by all types of development. And this includes implementation of conventions like the CBD. For example, in the CBD itself, it says that they will respect, protect, and promote traditional knowledge and customary sustainable use in order that this will continue and be maintained. Now, respect means government shouldn't pass laws that will interfere with our use of these resources. Protection means third parties shall be prevented from actually threatening and using these resources without our consent. While promotion is actually direct empowerment of our own community initiatives. So these human rights principles are actually contained in the convention itself, and implementing it in its real spirit, I think, is the way to go.